Okay, so this is my first ever foodie review on Grab, so let's check it out. Okay, so what am I craving tonight? I am craving pho for my first ever review. Alright, let's get on to it. I'm gonna go for Mama Pho because I've had their food before and their pho is really nice. Alright, so into Mama Pho we go. If you don't know what pho is, it's a very famous, popular Vietnamese dish. It has rice noodles, it has a soup broth, and it has different herbs in it as well. And the meat is either you can have beef, chicken, or even vegetarian pho. For tonight, I'm gonna go for the Phở Gà, which is a chicken pho. Then they've got a dried version, so a pho sao. I've got the whole, num, and rau, tofu, mushrooms, and green vegetable. Grab that as well. So each portion is about 72k. So 72k is about, say, $5 Australian for a good serving of pho. I have to have bánh quẩy with my pho. So quẩy is like it's like a fried breadstick, like it's like an Asian version. Sometimes done right, it's not too oily. I love bánh quẩy. I love the fried breadstick. You dip it into your soup, and it's beautiful. So for me, I always enjoy having the bánh quẩy with the pho together. They've got a simai and quẩy. I think that's so simai is like meatballs, so tomato soup base, and you have the bánh quẩy with that. But I think I'm just gonna get 2 servings of the quẩy just on itself because I've already got another 2 servings of the pho. Alright, so I'm just gonna chuck in 2 of those, so 11k for each one, so which is like it's under $1 Australian. So I've got the pho, chicken pho, I've got the pho sao, the whole, num, rau, the dried pho, and 2 portions of the bánh quẩy, which is the fried breadstick. Delivery is 17k, so total is 185k, which is almost about 11 Australian dollars. Alright, so we're going to check out and see what vouchers are available to help us save us some money. So these vouchers minimum 200k. Damn. Alright, maybe you just have to use some points, I reckon. So you'll go for a 30k voucher with some points. Brings it down to about 155k, which is, how much is that? For this complete meal, fits right into my budget for my meals for today. Okay, so let's hit the order. Processing, done, it's been confirmed, and now we wait. Got the food. Alright, let's see what we got. So we got the dried fried pho noodles. We've got the chicken soup pho. We've got herbs, and we got the bánh quẩy. Alright, let's check it out. Okay, so I've got the fried pho version, all vegetarian. Smells awesome, can't wait to dig in. And then we've got the soup based pho. So we got the rice noodles there, and underneath will be the soup, so we're gonna pop that in. And then we'll pop in some of the bean sprouts and the rest of the herbs in as well. And then of course we've got the bánh quẩy, the sidekick. I love dipping these fried donuts into the soup base. It completes the whole food package. Okay, so time to dig in. Normally back home in Australia, I never really eaten like the dried fried version of the pho, but I'm really liking it over here. So you've got like, instead of like the soup base, you've got the the rice noodles stir fried. You've got the vegetables, you've got the bean sprouts, and you've got the soy sauce. And I think there's even a bit of egg in there as well. And the texture, the taste is like, it's much different obviously to the soup version, but I'm really liking the dried version. It's steaming hot. It tastes amazing. It's just definitely that's the salty soy sauce and just a combination of flavors. Like I'm really liking it. And onto the pho. I mean, the broth is super clear, super nice. I love the leanness of the chicken. So I normally swap between like the pho thigh, which is like sliced beef, or the chicken. Like those are my 2 favorite phos that I enjoy. And of course, like I said, you have to have the bánh quẩy with the pho. I mean, that's for me just a perfect combination to complete the meal. So you dip in like so, and then so the bánh quẩy, the fried breadstick, it's crunchy and soft on the inside, and of course, like when you dip it in the soup, you don't want it to be too soggy, too wet. But as soon as you dip it in, you meant to eat it straight away. That's really, really good. Time for my foodie review of Mama Phở. So my foodie review is going to be based on the following 5 categories. 1. Delivery. 2. Packaging. 3. Presentation. 4. Price. And 5. Taste. So first up is delivery. It was quick, easy, and there was no spillage of food. So I'm giving it 4.5 stars out of 5. On to packaging. So in Vietnam, it's quite common to see a lot of plastic being used for takeaway and food delivery, especially since the facilities and the culture around recycling isn't as established as other developed countries. So on that basis, I'm not going to be too critical about this category, but I will award higher ratings for restaurants or companies that use more eco-friendly packaging. For my meal, there was a lot of plastic used in the delivery, which is quite common here. So for this particular review, I'm going to give it 4 stars out of 5. Presentation. So all the food looked exactly as advertised on the app, and it was all neatly presented in each of its containers. I'm giving it 4.5 stars out of 5. Now for the price. So each bowl of pho was roughly about 70k, which is about 4 Australian dollars, which fits nicely into my budget, especially coming from Australia, where a bowl of pho can be as expensive as 10 Australian dollars, which is about 160k. So 70k, I'm happy to pay 70k for a bowl of pho here. But I have seen like local prices around average price is about 50k, which is roughly about 3 Australian dollars, which is crazy. So on that basis, I'm going to give it 4.5 stars out of 5. And last but not least, onto the taste. So the food came steaming hot. There's no need to reheat any of the food. It smelled delicious, the food was fresh and tasted absolutely delicious. Bánh quẩy was crispy on the outside and soft on the inside, and it wasn't too oily, just the way I like it. Soup pho and the dried pho version really complemented each other, because the soup pho was very lean, very light, whereas the dried version was a bit more saltier, and I like the stir-fried version of the pho. And I really enjoyed the overall taste of the soup pho, the dry pho, and the bánh quẩy together. So my overall score for the taste is going to be 4.5 stars out of 5. Which brings us to the final score for Mama Phở. 4.5 stars out of 5 for Mama Phở on the Grab Food app. Thank you for watching this video. Please hit the subscribe button to stay up to date with videos on this channel, and I look forward to seeing you in the next one. Cheers. Cảm ơn các bạn.